I guess I've officially entered my felon era. We already spent a couple days stealing brain rots. Today, we are going to be building a scammer empire. So we head on over here. Dialer, I'm assuming this is your basic call and take money from old people type of scam. Do I have to set up my dialers? Oh, I'm buying individual dialers right here who are now going to scam the old people. And we go one by one to collect. I'm assuming there's an auto collect that we can purchase, right? Yeah, that's gonna be a no-brainer. $4.99? That's kind of pricey, no? All right. Well, at least they thanked me for my support, you know. We'll go ahead and auto collect there. Where does it say how much money I have? Oh, over on the side it says I have none. I bought auto collect. Why am I having to collect this manually? Oh, I have to turn it on. I'm dumb. Ignore me. Oh, first we've got to go sell everything that we scam so we can sell all with our cards that we've scammed. Now we're up to $80. Why am I getting... Oh, that's like... Oh, this is to help you move around the map faster. I'm dumb. Okay, we're heading over this way. Can't quite afford another dialer. It should be claiming pretty soon, no? Maybe this is just so I don't have to click it. I keep forgetting that it's items that I'm scamming, so it automatically goes into my inventory, and that's what we need to be looking at. We'll go ahead and buy a basic dialer right here. I would like my building to be blue. Very nice, very nice, very nice. All right, throwing down our basic dialer. The difference is he has a chair. Glorious. What do we have in the shop right here? We got 6.66 luck sold out. That's surprising. Auto sell and auto collect both feel like they're going to be pretty usable if we're going to do this for an entire video. So I'm going to go ahead and snag that one right there. And then we'll probably go ahead and get the get ahead pack as well because it's only 39 Robux and I feel like that'll probably give us a solid jump start. So we'll go ahead and get all those set up. We got a pro dialer right here. We've got a email scammer. And then we also have a super scammer who I'm assuming is going to be getting us bukus of money. Turn on auto sell right here. And we are racking it up. Oh, I guess I have to go manually sell the rest of what I have right now. So we hit sell all right there. Now we're up to about 500. We can get another pro dialer and we're going to start stacking those as quickly as we can. I don't know why this guy has he looks concerned. Why is there an exclamation mark above his head? Also, how much do I need? Oh boy. Oh boy. We've got to scam 500,000 people to rebirth. Yes, I will add that to my favorites. Does that mean I can claim the reward right here? Like join the group. Oh, so I can craft things here. We got hacker cards, scammer god. I'm just gonna buy 2 more pro dialers and that should get us the rest of the way to buy an email scammer. Wait, what's this in the back right here? Oh, that's just where I'm putting it down. Okay. I probably need to be a little bit more organized in how I'm throwing this down. Ooh, we've already gotten one of the... What is this? Will it even tell me? I didn't even realize this was the actual starter pack. We get an influencer, a lazy agent, and 2.5K. You know what? We'll snag that as well. Even though I bought a lot of things, it's not like I've spent a ton of money on it. So since it's just to get a dump start, I don't feel bad about it. I know nobody's gonna want to be around the influencer, so we're just gonna put her in the corner by herself so nobody else has to deal with her. And the lazy agent can be in the back of the office taking his nap. All right, we got a nice extra chunk of money. That means we can get another super scammer right here. So we'll go ahead and grab that. Gives us an extra 1.2 luck as well. We'll let the super scammers be grouped together so they can rack up bukus of money. So it looks like a cash card is the one. I think I just saw it in the index again. And then this looks like a diamond card, I believe. Still need 9,500 for the influencer, so I feel like it's probably still worth it to go ahead and grab a super scammer, throw a couple more of those down, and then we should be getting influencers relatively regularly. The one thing about the super scammer, it kind of takes up like a lot of space. I still don't, how do I get rid of things? Oh, I probably just hit him with my hammer, right? Pick up. Okay. Can I sell him? Can I sell him back? Aha. Okay. All right, we'll go ahead and snag another super scammer right here. It doesn't feel like we're kind of accelerating in the speed at which we're acquiring these as much as I would like. I'll throw him back to the... next to the lazy agent. I'm just gonna go ahead and lock all of these so we can see what their names are whenever we unlock them for the first time. It looks like maybe an amethyst card that we got. All right, 9,500. We can snag an influencer right here. Once again, I'm sure you guys will all love being around each other perpetually, so we will go ahead and throw you down and leave you to your own devices. What's down here all the way at the end? I'm kind of curious. Oh, top scammers, time played, richest players, 3 quintillion. All right, I feel like we're wasting a lot of time waiting to get the influencers when we could just be stacking super scammers a lot faster, so I guess we'll do that for the time being. All right, we're gonna do some organizing real quick. I don't naturally pride myself on my organizational skills, but feels like kind of a must-have in this situation, you know? All right, we got everything nice and organized. I feel much better about myself. I'm gonna go ahead and sell all the collars. It is a crystal card that we got. I didn't really care all that much what happened to it. I don't know why it's not selling. Maybe you have to unlock it right there and then I can sell it? Aha, there we go. All right, time to snag another influencer. We're going to have a horde of influencers. Everyone is going to hate me. As an influencer, I do feel slightly offended that we're being put into the scam category, you know? Why are you guys in my base? Can I help you? Trying to run a business here. Dang. I almost feel like it's kind of worth it for me to spam out a bunch of pro dialers in the back corner. So I'm going to stack up on these and see if that ends up being a better rate of return. All right, I do feel like that's a decent improvement in the money that we're racking up. Another influencer ready to go. All right, I'm going to claim this real quick and just see $250. That's nothing. All right, well, on the bright side, we can get another influencer. Another influencer! We're building an army! And a pretty terrifying army at that. I'm not gonna lie, progression in this game feels substantially slower than in a lot of the other simulator type games that we played. We finally make our way up to be able to actually purchase a lazy agent for the first time without Robux, that is. Once again, not really getting lucky with anything above the whatever the amethyst card is called. All right, another lazy agent. Definitely seeing the jump in production right here. All right, another lazy agent right here. This thing's getting fuller and fuller. So at some point, we're going to start to have to replace some of these. Obviously, what are these guys called? Pro dialers are going to have to be first to go. Most difficult thing about this is going to be getting all of these picked up, but maybe it won't take quite as long as I thought, as it looks like we can spam out the majority of it. Go ahead and sell all right there. Go ahead and sell these. Had to clear out another row to make some room for our lazy agents, and it looks like we can already afford another. I spent so much time trying to reorganize everything that we got our first hacker. One would think that a hacker would be a massive upgrade over a lazy agent, right? Surely we got to be stacking. All right, thank you to our pro dialers for your service. We are no longer in need of your services. You must all leave. Please pack your bags or we will have security escort you out. Goodbye, goodbye. Another one. This is a truly terrifying experience, especially whenever you start to hear the audio of everything happening. How many people do we have to scam to rebirth? Golly, we're still so far away! Ooh, we finally got a new card right here. Let's see. The iron card sells for $13.50 a piece. That really is not that much, but I'm assuming we unlock that by buying some scammers, so I guess it's a step in the right direction. All right, we've reorganized a little bit. We've got our lazy agents over here. We got our hackers right here. I may actually move them over to this corner and get rid of these extra guys. Oh, I was not paying attention at all. I can already get an 0101 hacker. Even better. All right, time to start picking up our advanced callers? I can't even remember what their names are, to be honest. Sorry, super scammer. Super scammer feels awfully generous, no? Ooh, the 0101 hacker got us our first flame card. Still doesn't really sell for that much. I'm over here thinking these like super rare cards would sell for a crazy amount. 1,400 feels kind of minuscule. All right, sorry guys, we're moving into the 21st century. No more emails and Nigerian princes. We are hacking. All right, we're up to 44,000. That 500,000 starting to feel a little bit more feasible. So I'm just now realizing we've got a lot more storage that we can buy now. I just don't know if this is all that worth it. Like, is this just amount of money that we can save up? If I've got auto sell and auto collect on, is storage even gonna do anything for me? I'm gonna buy one just to see, but I've got a feeling this is not actually gonna do anything for me. Yeah, the storage is just sitting at 0 out of 1,000. So I'm 99% sure because I purchased auto sell and auto collect, I don't have any purpose for this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sell it back. We lost 35K, but not really that much. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize how much we were making right now. Bad crypto, bro, already unlocked. All right, hackers, meet your new work roommate guy. He's collecting crypto for us, even if he's not very good at it. All right, looks like with our crypto bro, we have now unlocked water cards. Let me guess, they're not gonna sell for very much. Oh, 15,000, okay, that's actually quite a big upgrade over what we were getting for the most recent one. All right, it feels like our money is starting to accelerate way faster than it was at the beginning. We get another crypto bro to throw on the floor here. Sorry, correction, bad crypto bro. We move on to the good crypto bro soon. I walked away for maybe a minute and I'm already a millionaire. Time to buy a couple of real crypto bros. Now we're about to get the good money. All right, I had to go AFK for a minute. I don't know if we kept scamming people while I was AFK or if it stopped completely. It said we were at 262,000 people scammed. We've got 146. We've got 41 million. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Well, we can go way up. We can skip the core scammer, the millionaire scammer, the one by one, and go all the way to the scammer god right here. We've definitely got a lot of stuff that we need to sell off because that is going to be a huge upgrade over what we had right there. Oh, dear Lord. All right, you guys are all gone. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to go ahead and sell like everything right now. Oh my gosh, look at all those cards that we're already getting. Yep, all of you guys are gone. We might keep the crypto bros, but that's probably gonna be it. You guys are all gone too. We'll catch you later. We have no use for you anymore. I did not realize we were gonna farm that much while I was out. I feel like I can probably rebirth, no? I still can't rebirth yet? We gotta be moving up crazy fast after that. All right, so we got force cards, electric cards, chest cards, infinite cards. We can go ahead and take the locks off of all of those and hit the sell all button right here. That'll take us from 26 million up to not really that much more. I mean, I guess in the grand scheme of things, those agents aren't gonna be worth nearly as much. We can already unlock another scammer god. Wow, we skipped a lot of things. This dude looks absolutely insane. All right, we're just gonna throw these suckers side by side right here for the looks of it, because man, oh man, does that look beautiful. So Scammer God is actually the last one that we unlock before we rebirth. So I guess we'll go ahead and stack up on a few of the one by ones because I don't have any of those, and just because we haven't seen what they look like, we'll grab a core scanner and a millionaire scammer as well. All right, so we throw down our core scammer right here. We got our millionaire scammer down there. And then the one by one is going to take up a lot of space. So we'll throw that sucker down. Yeah, I can pretty much just get rid of all the rest of the stuff that I've got sitting around right now. Shout out to the crypto bros who helped us get to this point, but we have lost all use for you. Best of luck whenever the market crashes. I would not want to be you. Go ahead and sell all right there. Sell, 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 sell. That brings us back up to 29 million. And I think that means we can get another scammer god. I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot that we also had crafting. But looking at this, I don't think that there's anything in here that I can actually craft at this point. I'm assuming this is something that you kind of unlock at the later rebirths, because the cards that we have now don't serve any purpose right here, and obviously we've got a lot more cards that we're still yet to unlock. I don't think that we can get anything after the fusion core card, which we have right now, so I guess we'll have to wait till later to try that out. Bro, I can buy 2 more scammer gods. Are we serious right now? What is this? I feel like we'll probably reach 500K before we run out of room. Oh my gosh, this might be our last spot to put down a scammer god. I know we got a few things in the back right there, but I just don't think it's worth it because the speed at which we're gaining scams is absolutely insane right now. I think one more and we will be good to go. Let's see if we've got space for it. There it is. Scams on scams on scams. Look at all the money. Only 25,000 more. Next rebirth, we unlock the evil god, the trade scam, the corrupt server, and an extra floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rebirth, and back to 0. 750 million for the trade scam. Why is trade scam so much higher than scammer god? I feel like scammer god should be the highest, no? Also, I most definitely thought that the ones that I had purchased from the shop I was gonna get back. Like, I paid Robux for those, and I don't get to carry them with me through to the next rebirth? That feels kind of insane. Can I claim the reward here? Oh my god, I should have saved it. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of a brutal restart. Maybe if I sell it, then I'm not able to get it back? I'm kind of tempted to try out the romantic just to see what we're looking at here. All right, Mr. Romance Scammer, get me good money. I promise I won't sell you in hopes that I can keep you after my next rebirth. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a big jump. That's a big jump for sure. All right, so we can already start stacking some dialers. That's you. Oh, my. Oh, wait, he's making big money. Oh, I forgot. I've got a second floor now as well. Oh, wait. Did I place that there? Oh, no. Oh, having a second floor is going to be huge. That's literally double the scams we could run. All right, well, Mr. Romantic Scammer certainly seems like he was worth it. We can already get 2 email scammers right here. All right, time to snag our first super scammer. As you can see, we've got an entire row of email scammers right there. We're just gonna keep going all the way through and not bother with selling anything off until we've got everything full. Just because of how much capacity we've got right now, I'm not gonna worry nearly as much about keeping things organized because I think we're going to be able to stack a lot of money a lot faster just because of how much room we've got to work with. Okay, went AFK for a minute and came back to 50,000. So we'll go ahead and snag 2 lazy agents right there. Throw both of those suckers down. Dang it, I don't have enough space over here. Hopefully we can rearrange things to not have wasted space there later. But once again, we got 2 stories, so I'm not too terribly stressed about it. You know what? We might just skip over the influencers just because. All right, we got a couple of hackers that we can throw into the base right here. Why? Oh, those are my guys. I was like, why are there people in here? That's mine. Hacker number 1 and hacker number 2. You know, I could do like a little alley of influencers, so I might just go ahead and do that. We can get one more right here. 1, 2. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Hall of Influencers. All right, we're gonna put our romantic over in the corner up here. I'm not selling him on the off chance that I can get him back after I rebirth. Everybody else, you can go. All right, start stacking the hackers. All right, we went AFK for a second. We stacked a bunch of money right here. I'm about to have to make a coffee run, but we got 2 0101 hackers on the way. Hacker number 1 and the hacker number 2. All right, reconnecting. I went on a coffee run and a massive accident happened directly in front of me while I was driving home, so I had to stay and give a witness statement to that. Fortunately, we are back, and it looks like we've stacked a decent amount of money, so we'll see what the most expensive thing we can get here is the course scammer. Next thing up, I might go ahead and start throwing the expensive stuff up on the second floor, because that feels like it would be nice to have it a little bit more organized. We're already stacking money right there, and not too far off of buying a crypto bro as well. We're probably going to end up stacking those as quickly as possible because I feel like that's probably going to be the best value as far as what we can cycle off quickly. Looks like we can get another course scammer already, and I don't think it's gonna take us too long to get to the millionaire scammer with how quickly our money's accelerating. Bro, I literally just went and filled out a form and I can already afford a millionaire scammer. We're gonna be stacking money. The thing is, there's so many things that we've got built on the first floor. I don't even know if it's gonna be worth it to try to sell those. I think it might be more time efficient to just try to sell off these. You know what? Let me run down and see how many I can do at once real quick. I just wish there was a better way that I could spam pick up, because it feels like it's not efficient in the way that the game mechanics are set up to do it. All right, well, it didn't take nearly as much time as I thought it was going to pick up all that, so we definitely got some space to work with. You guys in the back, I might leave you alone. Oh, baby, took a little break, already back to 2 scammer gods right here. Let's throw these suckers down and try to make our way toward our first, what's the name of it? The evil god. I don't want to become an evil god. What? What kind of name is that? I don't want to just be evil. I just want to be greedy. Another scam god. I think I should be able to go 3 wide. Goodbye to my influencers. Another scammer god. I have to scam 5 million people to rebirth, and we're only 260,000 of the way done. I'm sorry, this guy has 669,000 people scammed, and all he has are callers? He's gotta be doing some kind of challenge. What's your username? This is dedication right here. All right, we got 2 more scam gods. You guys can set up shop upstairs. So obviously we haven't unlocked any of the new cards that we hadn't gotten yet. We expect those are probably going to arrive once we get to the point where we can actually afford the evil god. Ladies and gentlemen, time to unlock our first ever evil god. Oh my god, this thing is massive. That's interesting. I've had him for a minute and have not unlocked any of those next cards that I hadn't gotten yet. All right, we got enough for another evil god. Do I even have enough room on this floor? Barely enough room right here. All right, we've gotten everything cleaned up on the bottom floor. That should give us a little more room, and it looks like we did get the first of whatever. That looks like freaking uranium. The sun card is apparently what it is. Sells for 460,000. We'll sell that. We got all of our millionaire scammers to get rid of. Apologies, gentlemen, this is a gods only zone. Except for you, Mr. Romantic, you can stay there. Time for our first ever trade scam. Honestly, I feel like going from scammer god to evil god to trade scam is just such a downgrade in regards to names. Oh wow, he's not very big at all. Okay, that's interesting. It's more of like a humble god type of thing, you know? All right, so I've scammed 1 million. We need 5 million to rebirth. Oh my gosh. Wait, we unlock admin server, mega influencer. That's definitely Logan Paul. I guess a Bugatti, free admin. Oh my. Honestly, with the speed that we're going at, I feel like I should probably at least get a few more scammer gods to throw around for the time being. So we're going to go ahead, hop up to the 2nd floor and chuck all these down real quick. All right, lots of scam gods right here. Definitely going to stack a couple more evil gods before we start full upgrading to our trade scam. That just doesn't sound like the right name. It sounds like they meant to have a different name and then they accidentally typed the wrong thing and that just ended up being the name of it. I don't even fully understand what this is supposed to be completely honest. All right, we get our 2nd trade scam thrown down right here. We got a lot of evil gods, a lot of scam gods. We got another evil god up here. I can't wait to get rid of these whenever we're making enough to only rock trade scams, because those things get it crowded. 2 million people scammed. We need another 3 to be able to rebirth. Now that I think about it, I don't think we've gotten whatever the new card is that we get from the trade scam. I'm assuming it would be this one right here. But from what I'm seeing, we still haven't gotten to where we need to be in order to unlock any of these craft things, as it looks like it's some sort of hacker card that we need, and we've definitely not gotten that one yet. Oh, the hacker card is still a few levels away. Okay, so the angelic card is definitely one that we unlock relatively soon, so it's possible we could get that one, but 45 trade scams is a lot. Speaking of trade scams, we'll go ahead and pick up another one and continue stacking them over here. No, not a room. 1.5 billion, that means 2 more trade scams, and it looks like we have unlocked whatever that next card is, the Galaxy card, which sells for $1 million apiece. Once again, I don't think that's going to be usable for any of the crafts, but I believe the next one is the Angelic card. Obviously, we're probably not going to be able to get this rebirth, but hopefully in the next one, we'll actually be able to find something there. Well, at least we've passed the halfway point. I tell you what, that is quite the intimidating building right there. Good night. Like 3,000 scams a minute. That is work. Sorry, 3,000 scams a second. All right, we're just gonna sell off all of our scam gods. No, I didn't mean to sell the evil god. That's just force of habit. All right, well, on the bright side, we got enough to buy a trade scam, so we'll go ahead and throw that sucker down. All right, we're almost 90% of the way there. Gonna go ahead, grab one more trade scam. I don't think we're gonna need much more than that to get it maxed out. We don't really have a ton of space. Oh wait, I forgot. I sold off all my trade gods on the top floor, so we actually have a ton of space to work with. Not that we're really gonna need it. I'm just trying to get this done. I'm gonna start buying some evil gods just to try to maximize everything that we can up here. One more trade scam. I think we're just on the brink of hitting that 5 million mark, which means our third rebirth. We'll throw him down. It doesn't really matter what type of order we've got going on because we don't need to buy anything else. 49.75. One final look in all of its glory. 5 million. There we go. And we are good to rebirth for the second time. Back to 0. Now we got 3 stories. Okay, so it is, I was curious about that. You buy things, make sure not to sell them because they do carry over. That was the mistake that I made the first time around. We will not be making that mistake again. And obviously having Mr. Romantic over there, whatever his name is, helps us significantly getting started the second time around. Also, I did not realize we're at max rebirth now. But that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a like down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.